The air in the house felt heavier than the toolbox I carried every day. My hands, calloused from years of wrenching pipes and tuning furnaces, trembled as I stood in the kitchen, staring at the text message on my phone. It was from my sister Lisa, blunt as always. "Don't come to Thanksgiving. Sarah told me everything. You're not welcome." My heart thudded, not from the sting of her words, but from the name, Sarah, my wife of 8 years, the woman I'd built a life with. What had she told Lisa? What could make my own sister, who'd always had my back despite her snide comments about my HVAC job, shut me out like this? I'm Jake, 34, a guy who's spent his life fixing things. Air conditioners, heaters, the occasional leaky duct. I'm not flashy. I don't have a corner office or a degree framed on the wall like Lisa, the corporate lawyer who never lets me forget it. But I'm steady, proud of my work, of the sweat that keeps families cool in summer and warm in winter. Sarah always said she loved that about me, my reliability, my quiet strength. Or so I thought. That November evening, the house was too quiet. Sarah was at her book club, or so she'd said, and I was alone with Lisa's message burning a hole in my chest. I tried calling Sarah, but it went to voicemail. My mind spiraled. Had she lied about something? Was she hurt? Or worse, had she betrayed me? I paced the kitchen, the linoleum creaking under my work boots, the same boots Lisa once sneered at, saying they screamed blue collar. I'd laughed it off then, but now her disdain felt like a prelude to something uglier. I sank into a chair, scrolling through my phone for clues. Sarah's social media was clean. Pictures of us at the lake last summer, her smiling in my flannel captioned, "My forever guy." But then I noticed something. A group photo from her book club posted weeks ago. She was in the back laughing, her hand resting on some guy's shoulder. He was tall, clean-cut, wearing a blazer like he belonged in Lisa's world. I zoomed in, my stomach twisting. His name was tagged, Ethan Caldwell, a consultant with a slick LinkedIn profile. Why hadn't she mentioned him? The front door clicked open and Sarah walked in, her cheeks flushed from the cold. She froze when she saw me, phone in hand, my face a storm cloud. "Jake? What's wrong?" Her voice was soft, but there was a tremor in it like she already knew. "Lisa kicked me out of Thanksgiving," I said, my voice low, controlled, though my heart was racing. "Said you told her something. Care to fill me in?" Her eyes widened just for a second before she recovered. "What? That's ridiculous. I didn't tell her anything." She set her purse down too carefully and started toward the fridge. "She's probably just being dramatic again." "Don't lie to me, Sarah." The words came out sharper than I meant, but I couldn't stop. "What did you tell her? And who the hell is Ethan?" She stopped, her hand on the fridge handle, and I saw it, the flinch, the guilt flickering across her face like a shadow. "Ethan's just a friend from book club," she said, turning to face me, her voice steady now, practiced. "And I don't know what Lisa's talking about. Maybe she misunderstood something." I stood, closing the distance between us. Misunderstood what? Because she's not the type to ban me from a family dinner over nothing. My voice cracked and I hated it. "Sarah, if you're hiding something, just tell me. Please." She looked away, her lips parting like she wanted to speak, but nothing came out. The silence was louder than any confession. I felt it then, the crack in my trust, the slow bleed of everything I thought we were. "How long?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. "Jake, it's not what you think," she said, her eyes glistening now, but I wasn't sure if it was tears or panic. "I didn't mean for anything to happen. It was just talking at first. Ethan, listen, you know? He got me." "Got you?" I laughed, bitter and raw. "What? I don't. I'm out there busting my ass, fixing people's homes, coming back to you every night, and that's not enough." "It's not about enough," she snapped, her voice breaking. "You're always working, Jake. Always tired. I feel like I'm alone even when you're here. Ethan, he made me feel seen." The words hit like a punch. I staggered back, the kitchen spinning. "So you told Lisa I'm what? A failure? A nobody? Is that why she's ashamed of me now?" Sarah's face crumpled. "I didn't say that. I told her I was confused, okay? That I had feelings for someone else. I didn't mean for her to take it out on you." "Feelings?" The word tasted like ash. "You're my wife, Sarah. We took vows. You don't get to have feelings for some slick consultant and call it confusion." She reached for me, but I stepped back, my hands shaking. Jake, I love you. I do. I got lost. I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't fix this, I said, my voice hollow. I grabbed my jacket and headed for the door, ignoring her calls. I needed air, space, anything to stop the suffocating pain in my chest. I drove to the shop, the only place I could think straight, and sat in the dark among the tools and copper pipes. My phone buzzed, Lisa texting again. I'm sorry, Jake. I was angry. Sarah swore it was nothing physical, but I couldn't stand her disrespecting you. Call me. Nothing physical. The words should have comforted me, but they didn't. Betrayal wasn't just a kiss or a touch. It was the moment she chose someone else over me, even in her heart. I thought of the years I'd spent loving her, the late nights fixing furnaces so we could afford our little house, the dreams we'd shared of starting a family. All of it felt like a lie now. By the time I got home, dawn was breaking. Sarah was on the couch, eyes red, a blanket wrapped around her. Jake, she whispered, can we talk? I looked at her, really looked, and saw a stranger. I don't know who you are anymore, I said, my voice steady despite the ache. But I know I deserve better than this. I walked past her up to our bedroom and started packing a bag. Not forever, just for now until I could breathe again. As I zipped it shut, I heard her sob downstairs, and part of me wanted to run to her, to fix this like I fixed everything else. But some things I realized were too broken even for me. The door closed behind me, and the cold November air hit my face. Thanksgiving was tomorrow, and I'd be alone. But for the first time in years, I felt something like clarity. I wasn't just an HVAC tech, a lesser brother, or a betrayed husband. I was Jake, and I was enough. Sarah's betrayal had shattered me, but it wouldn't define me. Not anymore.